Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Dominions 4, The Thrones of Ascension, Death March of the Penguins. And this turn, we began our big offensive, late winter in the year 3. Winter is an auspicious time for us, so hopefully we can take advantage of it. Let's see. Well, we have collected quite a few good blood slaves, and Abyssia appears to want to attack Ivanmore yet again. And they are going to lose yet again. We lost 2 frozen bears though, so pretty good for a warlord and 7 infantries. We are attacking them and Yelenia Gora. This is our first offensive, I believe, against Abyssia, so let's see what happens. This is our large army with many heroes and mages. And they, oof, yikes, they hit us with the heavy fireball. What are these guys? Oh, I guess they lit the grass on fire, I guess. So they have really tough infantry, Abyssia. They also have human barbarians and I guess co-onis? Interesting. I can see our desiccation. Let's see, is it doing any good? Oh yeah, wow. Well, actually no, desiccation didn't do that. It's their fatigue. Not really yet. We'll see how that goes. Oh, somebody is casting numbness. Well, we've engaged the front line. Who is this guy? He is one brave... This guy right here, he's got a chest wound, so he's like, ah, screw it, I'm gonna die anyways. Might as well just charge out in front of everybody. We have an enraged bear. Shit is getting real here in the middle with lightning bolts going off and numbness and desiccation. They are very fatigued. Oh, wow. There's their warlord. He is running, though. He's running so fast. Can he outrun a bear? Probably. But he can't outrun my fighters, whoever these guys are. Nice. Okay, so how we do? We lost 7 fighters, 1 long ice, 1 fox, and 1 flag bearer. Shoot, how come it's always the flag bearer that got killed? But we took out 46 of their troops. All the co-onis survived. Oh well. Alright, our first undersea battle in Baptizer, which is a very appropriate name because this is our baptism in underwater fighting, or at least it's the baptism of our wave fighters, as you can see here. Look at these fellows. Excellent morale, very poor protection and everything else, but let's wait till the bless comes. Alright. Our attack went up due to the cold. It should be up even higher. Don't I have the +1, the Throne of War? Doesn't that give me +1 attack? It sure does. Morale +2, attack +1, precision +2, and defense +3. That's a good throne for me to have, because this nation isn't so good at attacking. Okay, we have sharks and serpents and all kinds of crazy nonsense and nets. Let's see how we hold out. Oh, Pymous buffed the Frozen Ledan, the Children of the Eternal Ice. Let's see what that means exactly. 18 protection. Okay, they still don't have armor, but I guess he just upped their natural protection he put up. So they're looking pretty solid. So they're exactly what I want them to be. They're a line holder. They're not necessarily going to kill the enemy, but they will stop the enemy from getting farther than them. And they have slash resistance, which is great. And again, because of my bless, they benefit greatly. So let's see how they do. They're fighting off sharks right now. The serpent is being attacked by 1 wave fighter all by himself. Good job, fellow. Oh, we just encased him in ice. Good job, Talaroth. And now we're about to encase him in death. Ooh. Okay, so maybe not super effective because we have to fight through the ice to get to him, but we seem to be holding up alright against the Pelagians. And that was a great victory. What did we lose? We lost 7 fighters and 1 wave fighter. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. And we took out 25 guys, including a priest and a captain. Very good. Now, Kun Aral. We're attacking Now this we need to watch, because if you'll recall in the last episode, I was like, well, the javelin, the blood throwers, it doesn't matter that they have incredibly low morale, because they're not really going to be in battle, and so it's not going to matter. Well, look at this piddly little army we're going against here. We're talking like 6 guys. Let's see what happens here. Keep an eye on the red throwers. They are getting banished. So first of all, their magic resistance is pretty low because they're getting just nailed by this banishment. 9, you see, so they have a below average magic resistance, and they're just getting banished off the battlefield. But then they run. So against a battle with 8 guys, the red throwers run. So that is proof right now that they are worthless in battle unless they're led by somebody who gives them a morale bonus. And the Ice Bloods, for all their many talents, are not those people. Ice Bloods are just not well suited to be battle mages. And as a result of this battle, we lost only 9 red throwers. Only 9! And all the rest ran away. So now I have... Well, I'll tell you in a minute. Now here's something strange. It looks like my Woven Winters actually took place after the battle. And I don't think it's supposed to be like that. I thought spells were supposed to be resolved before the battle. But if you'll notice, I get these unexpected events. Wow, blizzards have devastated the land. Cold +3. What's going on? Why did that? So, that puts a new wrinkle on things. If you have to cast Woven Winter the turn before you attack, that's going to be annoying. I always thought that spells resolved after battle, but apparently it looks like unexpected events resolve after battle. And I guess the rationale behind that is that they don't want... If you notice that there was a blizzard in a province and then suddenly Ledan attacks, you might think, oh, well, I know who cast that. Whereas if it happens afterwards, you never know, I guess. It's not like people can't just think, okay, well, if they attack the next turn, it was them, but whatever. Also, we have luck and growth, which is fantastic. So let's take a look here. Let me show you this. There are red throwers down here in the ocean, which I cannot command because only a demon or a demon leader can command them. There are red throwers here. There are red throwers here. There's red throwers everywhere. No one can do anything about them. So, I'm over it. Glom is going to move back home. Well, first he's going to collect his various red throwers. And then he is going to move back home and he is going to blood hunt. And what I'm doing is I am rapidly researching blood magic to get to this fellow here, the Blood Bringer. And I'm hoping that he will have some kind of morale boost or some kind of power that he can lead demon troops without completely causing them to flee in terror at minimal injury. That is my hope. If that does not work, then I'll have to wait till I get some regular blood summons to lead them. It seems kind of anti-thematic for our nation to have, like, devils. But maybe... I don't know. An ice devil certainly could lead them, although I like to use them as thugs more than anything. A vampire seems kind of weird, to be honest. What can we do here? Yeah, the devil just doesn't seem to be a good choice here. I don't know. I guess I don't want to add more to this nation. This nation already has so much that having a really good demon leader, it seems like it's just putting too much on top of it. But at the same time, right now, all of these possessed and corrupted troops are, for the most part, worthless because the only person who can lead them hurts their morale so badly that it doesn't even matter. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what to do. It is a question that must be answered with time. Pymous is going to release the beta soon. As of today when I'm recording this, he said within a week before the end of May. This episode probably won't go up until damn near the end of May, so at about the time you're watching this, the nation may already be released, or it may be released soon. What else is new? Let me introduce you to Pingu. our new axe leader, who's going to move to the capital to pick up troops. Let us also introduce you to Dr. Quacksalver, our new blood hunter. Trade 2D2 is ready to go. He is moving out. Let me introduce you to Grimdeath, who is going to be joining the front lines. And I think that's all in terms of our new leaders. Yeah, that's about where we're at. So, yeah, that's where we are. So we're going to attack the Abyssian fortress here. I'm not going to cast Illwinter because, again, what's the point? But if you'll notice, they're not under enemy dominion, which is very strange. I am next door to them, so I should be able to see if they're, like for instance here I can see that they're heavily in enemy dominion, since I'm next door. Here they can see that I'm in mine. It appears that this is not enemy dominion, I don't know. But we're moving everybody down here. We're sticking around here for a bit because we need to replace those red throwers that all ran away. So Thlom, where are we going to send you to pick up guys? These guys Undersea are just going to sit there with nobody doing anything with them, so we'll go there first. And that sounds like a plan. So I was thinking of perhaps striking while the iron is hot and taking this province, but I have a feeling that Pelagia, with these 8 bajillion soldiers here, is going to move into this province. I'd rather fight them defensively than offensively. So my hope is that they'll come after me and we can whittle them down. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do next turn, if they move or if they stay. Meanwhile, I have Brad. He's going to blood hunt. I was going to create more Ledan, but what's the point when no one can lead them? So we saw the corrupted Ledan with the long spear covered in blood, and they're very solid, and they have good morale, so maybe they can handle the morale negative. But then we have irregular possessed Ledan. Now they are varied in their skills. Like this guy has a long spear, but this guy has a trident. And I think their stats are the same regardless, at least in terms of hit points. Yeah. But then we have a couple that have some protection because they have a shield and full leather armor. So, and I think as far as the sprite itself, the only difference between the possessed and the corrupted is the weapon, because it looks like they both, I thought the corrupted had more blood on them, but it kind of looks like, yeah, it comes down to about their hand. Yeah, it looks like the blood really is about the same. So the way you can tell the difference between the corrupted and the possessed is the weapon. If the long spear has blood on it, it is a corrupted. If it does not, it is possessed. And that is that, really. I'm really worried about Pelagia. I mean, that's a lot of tridents, man. That is a ton. So what I'm doing here, even though it's expensive, is I'm building a lab. I wanted to build a temple too, but I couldn't afford it. But I'm building a lab so we can immediately, Gorehaven and Talroth can start summoning undersea creatures to help us out with the very small amount of water gems that we have. I'm also sending Starlid on a very important but dangerous mission to fly to the front lines and search for sites, since he can find all air sites, all water sites, and what, 75% of nature sites? So that's his role. Other than that, it's as you see it. I keep moving Revelry around just to keep an eye on things. Here he is now. So Machaca's just all over the place. Is on its last legs. Is being hit, if I recall correctly, by Baratos here, by Machaca here, and by us. is pretty much going to get out of the running fairly soon. Then we're going to move west against Abyssia, since the line here is very short. Again, we're not at war currently with Machaca, and they don't seem to be wanting to initiate it, though since their area is under my dominion, that might force them to declare war. I'm not sure. So will be a nice border between us and Machaca on this side. I might leave them this, although leaving them their capital is generally not a good idea, because they are able to recruit and summon and do all kinds of nasty things. Of course, if I move east against Abyssia here, I'm sure Machaca's all over this area. In fact, Revelry, how far can you go? Let's move up there and see what's going on. Alright, so next turn, we are going to watch and see what happens. As far as research, I think I told you, I'm researching blood magic. Other than that, we have a ton of troops here in the capital that I'm bringing over Pingu to lead to the front. But at least we're winning now, after so long. We're stretching ourselves a little thin, and money is a problem. I need to build more temples. Okay. Haruspex, nothing. Baptizer, they're trying to take it back. Let's see what happens. Oh, this makes me nervous, although they didn't have many troops in the area. 2 sea serpents? No, we have sharks, my friends. I'm not too worried about you. Okay, protection does work underwater, so that's good to know. I mean, the wave fighters are holding their own. They're solid guys. Look at that. So what do we lose? Nothing. Wow, we have 5 leaders. Alright, Kunaral. They chose the right province to attack, but... no. I think they saved me the trouble. I was going to attack the province with the gelatinous cubes, and they decided to attack me instead. So my attack was stopped, but I think we will have better luck with our province defense aiding us as well. Although the archers are doing pretty much nothing. Oh yeah. They'll take out some guys, but they're going to get just stomped. And the Gudu is gone. Gudu riddance to you, my friend. We lost nothing. Must have been just province defense. Zoglia. This is important, because this is our attack on the fortress of Abyssia. And while we are mighty, we're not that mighty. I think this is just province defense. We should be able to handle it. Though remember, we're not in Cold Dominion, so we're taking a penalty due to that. So we'll have to see, I guess. Come on, guys. Long ices! For the glory of the eternal ice. Oh, we are desiccating the hell out of them. So they should have tons of fatigue. Though that is not stopping them from just wreaking havoc on our little guys. I saw some repels there. That was really nice. Alright. And they're not running yet. I mean, at least not as a whole. So hopefully we can take their leader out. Done. Oh, did our bears flee? Oh, man. We only lost 13 guys, but we did lose 6 foxes, and... oh, we lost a flag bearer? Really? Flag bearers do not live long. Okay. Spire Woods. Local Sect. Nature Gems. I wonder if this is a jerk spell. This is happening too much for my super lucky Dominion. Enchantment rituals are cheaper. Okay, so we gotta start summoning all kinds of things. We cannot do anything to Zoglia. And there's lack of supplies. Damn it. What do they have in there that we can't touch it, but there's enough that we're getting diseased? 75 supplies? Oh, right, because 3 death, 2 heat. We need to get my Dominion in here. Well, we can't have half our army get diseased. That is not an acceptable loss. Oh, boy. We have the advantage here, but what can we do? I mean, I'm not going to let my army get whittled down by disease. We're already weakened. Alright, Abyssia. We shall fight you another time. And we don't have any earth magic. But we do have the air magic, right? Isn't that horn that brings down walls air magic? We could give that to our guys. That's a solution. Okay, Starlid. Search. Uh-oh, here comes the Pelagian horde. Okay, so let's be ready for them. Flom, I want you out of here. What's our 15 province defense? No, 15 is not going to be enough. Even though it's expensive. We need tons of province defense here. This is going to be the climactic battle. House. 15 nature gems. I guess sea lions, whatever. Whatever we can get. Gorehaven? No, just Gorehaven. Sea Serpent. And Talaroth. Sea Serpent. Alright. Hopefully it's going to be enough. We are completely outnumbered here. This is going to be something. Just in case, enchantments are cheaper this month. So let's get some... Actually, these are conjurations. The enchantments are the frozen ones, right? Shoot. Well, whatever. More bears never hurt anybody. Okay. So... Trade 2D2. We need you to get to the front. Good, you can skip the disease castle. A gnat. You are a patroller, right? Dalamand. Let's cast some enchantments. Let's get some Children of the Eternal Light and out there, a little buffer. Oh, we don't have enough. Shit. Alright, bears for right now. But we need water gems. Pymous, could you loan your water gems to the cause? Okay, so... Will you please forge us... Yes, the Wall Shaker. Expensive, but very necessary. Because apparently our little guys are not adept at breaking down walls. Oh, we have an ice bone. Completely forgot about this guy. He's been here for a while. We gotta name him. He also does not have a death random, unfortunately. Kinja. Welcome to the team, Kinja. And let's not waste any time. Let's get you here. I think we should move here because our dominion is spreading better here than it is in the west. And Yaknata Flipper, we're going to give you a feather. And Pingu, you're going to get a bow. Alright, and Pingu, we're going to load you up with everything that we can. And you can take bears, just not the frozen variety. Let's give you a standard. Okay. That's not a ton of guys, but it's something. Pingu, I'm going to move you also to the west. You'll help in the attack on... Well, you'll eventually help in the attack on Viscia from that direction. Okay, we have a new Ice Blood, Batux. Who are you going to be? You're going to be Andric. And Andric, you are going to blood hunt, basically, because Ice Bloods are worthless at everything else. So that'll give us 2 in each province. Quacksalver, you are going to create a dowsing rod for yourself. And that's really all we can do. I don't think we can handle more unrest than that. Let's get some more guys to patrol. A Nature Mage. I keep trying for Death Magic because we need it, so let's get another Ice Bone. Okay. You know, I suppose we could recruit units here, not just province defense, but actual units. Sharks are kind of pricey. Can't get those, but Shark Tribe Tritons, they're berserk, and they're relatively cheap. Okay. I mean, whatever. Every little bit helps, right? Whew, the great battle of our time is going to take place here. Luckily, it'll be in our dominion. Alright, so what's the plan here? They have 20 enemy units here. Let's move down here, actually. And attack and engage these guys, destroy their temple. They may attack up here, but I'm not too worried about it. And then this army, which is quite prepared. Oh yeah, they're solid. So we're going to split the bears up into 2 separate units here. And a standard. And another standard here in the front. Okay, So we have a front line that's going to hold and fire with Pennatus. We have Axicom, who doesn't have a weapon, so he's just going to hold and stay behind his troops. We have Undisciplined Bears, who are going to charge out. Huh. I'm going to give one squad of bears to Pennatus. I'm not sure why two of them... Oh, right, 'cause he's full. I see. Okay. Well, that's okay, because we are going to give Axicom 5 of these guys. And they're going to guard him. Sorry if this episode's going a little long. It's almost over. I just want to clear this up. So actually we're going to move Axicom up here. They're going to guard him and get into box formation. Okay, good. Alright, so I think we're ready to go here. And we have Adelatero. Let's put him here to protect the bears. And Grimdeath, he'll protect the southern bears. So when they come into... Well, they're technically undisciplined, so... They may be out of range, but maybe we'll hit some of them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, this has gone on too long. We'll see next turn if our advance continues or if it is stalled. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.